Diburei Emuna. But this is clear. Diburei Emuna, Daf Mem Hey, Chelek Gimel. This is clear. The first condition to say a parish, to say an explanation of Torah, is that it doesn't damage Shulchan Aruch. It doesn't go against Shulchan Aruch. If my parish, my understanding of Torah, of things, hits Shulchan Aruch, hurts Shulchan Aruch, how can it be emes? In other words, if somebody makes a pshatel that comes out that you're allowed to daven shachas after chatzos, it's against Shulchan Aruch. So it's not emes like a parish. It can be emes for any, ever. As Rabbeinu says, you make knetchen man sefer wie er wilt. You can fold my sefer any which way you want. In other words, learn Likutei Moharan any which way you want. And it says, "Unish chepen kan sif of Shulchan Aruch," but don't touch even a small seif of Shulchan Aruch. This was what Rabbeinu HaKodesh said when somebody came to him and asked him a pshat in Likutei Moharan. As we know, the Likutei Moharan was printed, the first version was printed 2.5 years before the Rebbe's Istalkos. Instead of answering this question, the Rebbe says, you can knetch my sefer any which way you want, just don't touch Shulchan Aruch. Don't change Shulchan Aruch because of it. In other words, the minhag ha'olam is to say chidushim and hints and whatever it is in the Torah of the tzaddik. Rabbeinu gave rishus to that, but only if you don't touch Shulchan Aruch, you don't change Shulchan Aruch. And you don't have to start, wondering whether this is Pirush Ruach HaKodesh, Nishkan Ruach HaKodesh. You don't have to get to that. Only if you don't touch the Shulchan Aruch, then you can say. The tzaddik can carry that. That's the foundation of all foundations of Rabbeinu. Do not touch, do not change Shulchan Aruch. Do not touch the Shulchan Aruch. If a person thinks that if I'll daven after the Zman, I'll have more serious, I'll be flying to the heavens. No. And no, and no. Why? Because it's against Shulchan Aruch. Main thing is Shulchan Aruch, Allah. You don't need to be machmir. You don't need to be machmir. You have to be according to Allah. You don't need to be makel either. You don't have to look for ways to become a shvantz, to become a shmendrik. You don't become shagets. You don't want to. You're not looking for kulas. You're not looking for chumras. You're looking for halacha. Rabbeinu says chumras and tzrichen klal. You don't want being restrictive and stringent, there's no necessity at all. But it says even in Pesach you don't need it. When it's the minhag ha'olam Pesach to be machmir, whatever, it says you don't need it.
What about buying an esrog also?
What?
Buying an
esrog. That's hidur. That's not chumrah.
There's people looking at esrog days. Wasting. It's not a waste of time.
What?
Look for a nice one and that's it.
No, it's hidur. Hidur mitzvah verkehrt. You don't have to Kodesh Baruch. It's not sure if you're yoytze or not yoytze.
Yoytze
It's
either.
an inyan, but it's an inyan extra mitzvah of hodar. So verkehrt. The more you invest in it, the more hodar there is. But chumrah is a different thing. Chumrah means that Shulchan Aruch is not enough. You have to... no. When you have priorities straight in your mind, what is the main thing? And what is superfluous? What is extra? Then you're straight. Adrabah, how did the Nachash, the serpent, was able to cheat Chava? Because she was machmir. Kadosh Baruch Hu said not to eat, she says not to eat, not to touch. He says, because the day you'll eat it, you'll die. So what did Nachash do? He pushed her onto the tree. She touched the tree. So you see nothing happened? So eating also nothing will happen. When you're machmir too much, you end up being susceptible to just keep the Shulchan Aruch. That's why I'm telling you the same thing with the Shkat Avodah. You do what needs to be done, Sechel Yosher.
Can I